Hello guys, I know it's been a long time since I did a video, so hope you still remember my name. My name's Rithvik. So recently I have decided to start a new tutorial series. It's basically scripting in Roblox Studio. So hope you know what is Roblox. Roblox is a platform. It's basically a platform and you can do three main things in it. You can edit games, you can create games, and then you can play games. So in this tutorial, we're gonna be focusing on creating games. That's what the whole tutorial is on scripting, beginner scripting. So first we need to know that Roblox, it uses the language Lua. So it's kind of similar to C++, but then yeah, the main language used in Roblox Studio is Lua. So let's get right away into the video. So most probably this is not going to be your first page when you download Roblox Studio and install it. Um, so they are going to show you some of the I think so 9 to 11 templates. I don't exactly remember. But then just choose this one, classic base plate. Can you see my mouse pointer? Just choose the classic base plate one, and then you're going to open this page. It may take a few minutes to load all the programs in this, but then yeah, this is going to be a result when you click on that template. Sorry. So let's get right into the video. Now you might be wondering, you might get confused, what are all these options? Don't worry, we'll cover these in the future tutorials. But then let's just start on the basics, as this is the first video. And then first there is a option called part. Okay, you can see my mouse pointer. There's an option called part, and then you can see all these tabs. You can also go to model to see the part. See this over here, part. But then we'll just stick into the part option in the home tab. So if you click on part, you can see this is going to be get inserted. It is just a small cuboid. See this, it's a small cuboid. Let me drag this. Yeah, you can increase the length, the size, and the proportion, and the color and the material of this. We have all those options in the properties tab over here. And first of all, before I explain you about the properties and the explorer tabs, make sure to keep these two tabs open. Okay, one is the explorer tab. Sorry, yeah, one is the explorer tabs and one is the properties tab. Now, first of all, we don't need to get into the Explorer tab that much. So we'll just start with the properties. Now, you might be wondering, what are we going to do with a part right now? So, like, part is like a building block to our Roblox game. So we have to start from the basics. You might be thinking, let's just get into the cool stuff and all. But then, if we won't start with the basic stuff, it would be hard for you to understand. So let's start with the properties, guys. So let's start from the beginning. At the beginning of this tab, you can see something called properties, part, and part. So what this is telling is that we have opened the tab properties and then part. Just guess, what do you think part is? Exactly. The part is this one, because we click this option part to insert this one, the small little cuboid onto this template. So this part is called part. Yeah, I'll show you how to change the name of this in the future tutorial. For now, this is a very small video, and this the first video, because I'm just going to tell you the basic thing. So this is called the part, and this is the properties tab. Now you can see many sections in the properties tab, like appearance, data, transform, pivot, collision, part, and etc. There are many more if you scroll down. So first, let's start with the appearance tab. This at the first you can see the brick color. Brick color is basically like the color of the outer layer of the part of this cuboid, the outer layer. Now over here the option is medium stone gray. So this is the color of the medium stone gray. If you want to change the color, you can just head over here and you can press this. Okay, you can press this and you can change it. You see that. So those were the options. You can just press that and then you can change it. First, give me 1 second. I'll add the properties tab again for you. Properties and Explorer. See that is how we add properties tab back if you lost them by mistake. So even it was like a coincidence for me to lose this, and it's like a luck for you, so that you can get to know if it's lost how to get it back. Now that is how you get back the properties in the Explorer tab. You just come into the view section, the view tab, and then click on these two options. Now let's just continue with the properties tab. So the brick color, we can change it like that. See this. This is the grid for changing the colors. If we take this, this color in Roblox Studio is called really red. You can see the label. So we'll keep it in this color for now. We don't need to learn about the cast shadow and the color. The color is similar to brick color, but then it would be varying in the script we're gonna write. So stay tuned for the future tutorials. And material, the material now on a cuboid is plastic. We can change it. Don't worry about that. Now let's choose ice for that. So you won't be seeing the change in the material so much, but then because of the color, but then the materials would change and you can see the difference in the game you have created. So select, if you are not selecting this, the properties won't be available because the Roblox Studio will not know uh, of which we should change the properties. So don't forget to select the block. So the brick color, we have changed it to really red and color. And data archival, we don't need to know this, but then let's, in the data, let's learn about the name because it's like one of the most important one. The name, if you click on this, as I told you, the name of this cuboid, the default name is the part. You can change it into, now what shall we do? Yeah, please sub to my channel. You can literally keep any name for this. Everything is efficient for this. Now if you go to the Explorer tab, you can see this. Please sub to my channel. So we have just changed the name of the part we have inserted into our template. We can I'll explain you about parent and the workspace and the game, about everything in the coming videos. And transform size, so if you change this like 7, 8 and 9 studs, look at this, the size has changed. Just drag it from the template after you have changed it, or else it's going to look like a cuboid. But now this is a cube, it's a solid cube. And then what else is there? And the position, you can change it according to your wish, so that the position, see this, when we keep on moving the block, even the position is changing constantly. It's like minus 33.54, minus 29.5, minus 24.5, etc. So that is what is position in this. And then in the collision one, can collide. Okay, for now let's just learn about the can collide one. So can collide is when there are two blocks. Wait, let me insert one part. So now when there are two blocks, one is this one and the second is this one. Don't worry about the name. This is part because this is the default name and we have edited the name for this one. Please remember that. Okay. So can collide is basically when two blocks, when they touch each other, when they collide to each other, it won't like go inside they won't get into the block. Okay, now if you can see this, the blocks are repelling the the default one, the part, it is not entering the really red block. So it's because the can collide option is in true, it's in the true, so it won't allow the block to go into the cube. That is one of the most basic sigma rule for the Roblox Studio. So if you untick this, which means false in the Boolean code, I'll explain you what is Boolean code in the next video. If I untick this, look at this. It's going into the block. It's like flowing through the block. So that is what is can collide. It's basically simple and easy. And the last one we are going to learn for this video is the anchored block. So what happens over here is when we choose anchored, and when we move, let's go to the let's choose move and select this. You can get these arrows, and then to make it go up, first let's scroll up, and then we can change the position and make it go up. Okay, now when we press run, it may take some time for you to see the change. See, the block, it isn't falling. Okay, it isn't falling from the ground, so that is basically anchored. So it is like the block, it wouldn't fall onto the ground. It's like, now do you know the anchor in the ship? So it's like that the blocks will, it'll be locked in in a specific position. So that is how it's like anchored. So if you put false, and when you press run, it will fall onto the ground. I'll tell you more about run and everything in the next video. So this is it for this video, guys. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, please subscribe and like and support my channel, and put wow in the comments below. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next